Yeah. Stepping in the place to be. DJ Treylow podcast. Once again, I'm just trying to get situated, man. I might do an interview on this podcast. I might not. I don't know. Because this person is giving me the runaround. He's the type of person that he say, meet me here, I'm going here. And then I say, okay, I'll go there. And then he's like, I'm not there, I'm at this other place. You know what I'm saying? So then you say, I'm go there. And then he doesn't give, vague shit, man. That's how people are sometimes, man. When they want to bullshit you, when you want to meet up. Okay, DJ Treylow podcast. Let's see what's up. Oh yeah, Hockey did the podcast last week, man. When I was asleep, little bitch ass broke in my house and did the podcast. Once again, he cussing too much, talking too much noise. But that's Hockey, man. I let it run, man. I didn't erase it. I don't know how he uploaded it, but I'm gonna let him do the podcast if I'm not around. Okay, let me see here. I don't know what beat he played, but let's get this podcast going. This is another beat right here. If it'll open up. Little jazzy beat, man, I think I made it like last week or so. Might need a little bit more work. That bass is pretty heavy, man. It might just be my speakers, though, Boom. I think I put the 808s in there already, so I just went ahead and did that. Yeah, that's why the bass heavy, Treylow don't play around with no bass. Straight up. Like if I'm gonna add my own bass to the track, it's gonna be blowing your trunk open. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference between me and a lot of ATX producers. A lot of ATX producers, I'll be fooling with a lot of ATX producers. None of them put no bang in the music, man. And bang is like the key ingredient, man. Like the bass line is a key ingredient to good music, man. They have like a whole lot of snares and kicks going on. No fucking bang, man. And I'm always about bang, like putting the heaviest bass I can put. Something to blow your eardrums out. All right, man. Let's get this podcast going. What's been going on today? Today is May the 3rd, 2019. So this is a weekly podcast. And we're going into May now. 2 more days till Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo falls on a Monday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? No, it falls on a Sunday. So 5/5/2019, Cinco de Mayo falls on a Sunday. If y'all don't know what Cinco de Mayo is, I can't even say the word correctly. I don't know what to tell you. But it's kind of like a Hispanic festival from Mexico where they kind of celebrate the dead. You know what I'm saying? All the people that passed, I think. No, it's not Day of the Dead. Damn, I'm all messed up. I don't think Cinco de Mayo is Day of the Dead. I'm all stupid, man. Forget I said that. It's a party, though. It's a Mexican Hispanic party, whatever. So, we had some storms last night. Tornadoes in Fayette County. It was raining pretty hard last night. Okay, this is pretty interesting, man. On local news, it's 74 degrees. It's kind of rainy, wet today. It's supposed to rain all weekend. Okay, mother of UT. This is interesting. Mother of UT Austin student killed in stabbing. Sues doctor, healthcare providers. Okay, 4 doctors and 2 healthcare providers that treated a man accused in a stabbing attack at the University of Texas 2 years ago are now facing lawsuits. They treated the man after he stabbed somebody at the University of Texas 2 years ago. They're being sued by the victim's family, claiming they didn't appropriately treat him in the prior weeks. Okay, this has to do with Kendrick's White. This dude had some crazy stuff going on with him. I don't know, medication or whatever. Was having hallucinations, disturbing hearing voices. And then he went to UT campus and he stabbed some chick. I don't know what. He was found not guilty by the reason of insanity in December. All right, so I guess they're suing the doctors, man, because the doctors didn't give him the right medication. Good luck with that. I don't think that's gonna fly, but I mean, and then they have a flashback of the 1991 Austin yogurt shop murders, and just talking, no updates, nobody found the killer, blah blah blah, stuff like that. That was interesting, man. I watched something on 48 Hours about that, I think a while back, or heard it on an episode about yogurt shop, because that was like way back in 91 when I was a kid, man. I used to go up to that North Cross Mall, and I talked to a lot of students over there that went to Lanier High School and like in that area, Anderson, Burnett Road. They were all in shock, man. Actually, I had a homeboy named Josh, man. They actually knew, I think, Amy Ayers, I think, one of the girls that got killed. He was in middle school with her or something like that. So it was pretty bad, man. It's a pretty bad situation going on over there. And then they said that they got these guys coming fast, but then the DNA didn't match. So they still kind of like trying to figure it out, I guess, what happened. That's a nice area too, man. That kind of screwed up that area because like that area is very, very nice, quiet, peaceful. North Cross Mall was over there. We used to go out up there and play at the arcade, and they had an arcade named Tilt. It was in the mall, and it was a big ice skating ring. It was in the mall, and they had a movie theater. That was the first time I got to sneak into because you could go to that movie theater, pay for a ticket, and then go to like different movies, and I wasn't allowed to go to like no R-rated movies because I was still like 12, 13. And I think that was the first time I seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Or was it Terminator 1? It was one of the Terminators. Terminator 2 or no, it couldn't be Terminator 1. It was Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So I got to what I did was sneak in, like I paid for like some PG movie and then snuck in the Terminator movie. Nowadays, they're not really big on like kids and stuff like that. Well, I mean, they might be. I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore, but I noticed like they're really like kids can get exposed to anything with the internet now. Back when I was growing up, you couldn't get in R-rated movies unless you had a parent with you. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't buy any parental advisory rap music, from the store. Like it would flash on a screen. They punch it in his computer screen and it flashed like check the ID, and you couldn't buy any kind of cuss word rap music. So we used to boost them. I never boosted them from like Blockbuster. There was it was Sound Warehouse. If you remember Austin back in the day, Sound Warehouse up there on Burnett Road. I never boosted no music from there. But I had a homeboy that boosted some music from there and got me in trouble because we were walking out the door. And apparently he tried to steal a tape, but he put it back. And then like this guy had been watching us. So like we were walking out the door and I didn't even know what was going on. And dude just come up and try to grab us, search our pockets, and then all this and that. And he was like, don't ever come to the store again. It kind of pissed me off, man. I was really pissed off at my homeboy because like that was the only music store within bike riding distance from my house. So I was pretty much screwed out of getting like any more. And I would love music, man. I was just like, I mean, every week I'd go cut the grass for like $10, $15, and I'd take that money right up to the music store and buy me a new tape. So that just pretty much screwed it. You know what I'm saying? Just because he wanted to do some dumb shit. That's why I said, man, if you're going to go boost something, I don't boost I did when I was a youngster. But if you're gonna go boost something, don't boost something in your vicinity of your home, because you're gonna have to go to that store again. That's just stupid, man. I don't understand people that would want to steal from a store that they go to every day, or steal from a store in their vicinity, because you're gonna have to go to the store again. Hold on a second. Let me see who this is. Okay. Okay, only one store he's texting. This is what this guy texted me. He said, meet me at the grocery store after the bridge in Smithville, Texas. I said, dude, give me the name of the store so I can get a GPS on it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, there's only one store. Well, I ain't been to Smithville and I don't know where the store is and the bridge and all that. I mean, I know where the 290 goes by Smithville or whatever. All right, man. I'm going to have to do some research. I'll pause this for a second. I'll hit y'all back up.
Yeah, this chick over here tripping or something, man. Yelling and shit in the background. Drama. Anyways, hip hop news. Hood Rich Juan Pablo. Hood Rich Juan Pablo came out with this Blow album. It's pretty good. I don't be talking too much about mixtapes on here because I don't know a lot about some of these artists, you know. I don't just be like listening to. I try to get more back into the mixtape game, and listen to a lot of new mixtapes. You know, Pee Wee Longway, Hood Rich, Juan Pablo. You know, they got so many out there. Oh, what else? Black Youngster. He dropped a little EP, man, today. So I mean, he's he do a little mixtapes too, but yeah, he dropped it this week. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, it's today. Black Youngster Cut Up EP. I listened to it. It's got about I listened to it today. It's got let's see here. Only got 3 tracks on it. Black Youngster Cut Up, Black Youngster Court Tomorrow, and Black Youngster Lay Down. Well, it's good, man. It's worth to listen to. I think you can download it. Yeah, you can download it for free. It's letting you have it. There's all kinds of. I mean, dude, like every time I go on here, they got new artists. I have no idea. I've never listened to none of these guys. Okay, I keep cutting the shit off, man. It's crazy shit, man. These Jump Out boys are down here on Givens Park, so watch your ass if you down there doing some shit. Because, like, they out there deep. And they just took, arrested old girls, kids. Everyone over there. And she had just called them. So she must have had a feeling because she had just called them earlier and told them to stay low. They don't listen, man. And sure enough, they got popped. So stay away from Givens, man. Since Big Dre got killed over there about a couple weeks ago. Everybody knows him in Austin. I don't really know him, but everybody know him on the east side. You know, a lot's been watching that park, man. A lot of traffic coming in and out. It's a hot spot, man. You don't want to fool with a hot spot, man. Especially if you selling dope or anything like that. If somebody get murdered somewhere, stay the hell away from that. Even if you're just selling weed, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even fool with no crap like that, you know? So anyways, back to the hip hop stuff, man. Black Youngster dropped out, Cut Up EP. Hood Rich Pablo Juan made Blow the movie. It's got some Gucci Man guest features on it. Young Thug's on it, Young Dolph. Shoebox by Gucci Man and Nav. That's the name of the song, Shoebox. So all we doing is sitting up there. I'm trying to download this. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. I get some quiet, man. She yelling and screaming, man. She upset. But man, you know, just friends, man. Just watch your ass, man. You out in the street doing your thing, making your money. Watch your ass, man. Even if you're just selling weed, like I said, man. Just watch your ass, man. Pay attention, man. If you got a feeling, man, some places being hot, being watched, stay the fuck away from that shit, man. Even if you're making money, you can go make some money somewhere else where you're not being watched. And I was gonna go gamble tonight. I'm just so fucking tired, man. I know a game that's open right now that I can go gamble at. I'm too tired to get my ass up and go gamble. And it's blackjack. I don't mind playing blackjack. You know what I'm saying? $25 buy-in. So, you know, I will do it. You know what would be nice, man? I was thinking today, what would be real nice? Having unlimited storage space. Having a hard drive with, you don't have to worry about erasing nothing. You keep every fucking thing, just like your human brain. You know, I think the human brain, the way it works is it don't erase nothing, but like the old stuff, like it's just kind of like puts it in kind of like the dream category. Like you can bring it back one day, you know, recycle it like in a dream, or it just pop in your head one day like, oh yeah, I remember that. But most of the time, man, it's just like way back in the back. Even if you get drunk all the time, like I drink so much sometimes, like, man, I forget a lot of shit, man. I'm getting older, man. Like I'm trying to back off drinking. I ain't even drunk nothing this whole month. Can you believe that? It's already the 4th day of May. I ain't drank nothing. I'm been sober in the bitch. People been tripping on me. Like they were like, damn, David, I ain't never seen you drunk, man. I mean, sober. The hell's going on with you? I said, man, I'll take a little pause, man. 4 days out. I said, my damn liver's hurting too much, man. I gotta take a little pause every now and then, take a little break. But my thing is, I drank so much that I'm forgetting stuff that happened. Like, you know, I was over at a friend's house today, and they was asking about one of my homeboys, and I was like, how did you even meet him? And then somebody had to remind me. They were like, yeah, remember when she came to this little party we had at your house? I was like, damn, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I done forgot all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you what, man, my thing is this. Like, don't get mad at me in the street if you see me and be like, what up, bro, and da-da-da. And I don't act like I recognize you or remember you. Sometimes I just play along with that shit. But I'm just saying, don't get mad at me behind that shit. Unless you make some kind of real impact, like I seen you for months at a time, or, you know, we've had like long conversations. We talk like, you know, every week or something. Then I might remember you. Other than that, if you just met me one time and we've been having a little cool conversation, but that was like a long time ago, and I don't really remember the conversation. I don't even remember what we talked about. Don't get mad. Like, just because your memory's super good and you don't drink alcohol every day, don't look at me like I'm just like, you know, I like to remember shit that's relevant. If it's not really relevant and it's just some passing my time with, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be that mean. But I'm not saying people aren't relevant who talk to me. I'm just saying, like, the conversation is like something really, really stick out to me that I'm going to really remember it. But other than that, I'm not going to remember that shit. So don't get mad. But see, my thing is I just play along. Like most people, they do play along. Like, and I, you know, throw out little questions to kind of like refresh my memory, even though I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I'm just like, hey, so I know you from, okay, and when was this? Like, stiffly, you ask like a little question like that to kind of like not make them think that I totally forgot them, but I'm just trying to like refresh my own memory to remember what the hell went on. I'm saying like memory's a trip. Like the older you get, the more it kind of feels like a dream. Like when you're young, man, your memory is so fresh, man. Just boom, boom, boom. You can remember everything. Like you remember what happened last Tuesday. I can't even remember that shit unless something like really relevant. I mean, it's all like becomes like a broken record after a while. You're just doing the same shit every day. Get up, go to work, come home. You probably don't even remember what you ate last Tuesday for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably must eat the same thing. Probably some chicken or a hamburger. Either one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not going to be eating veal or lamb something like that might stand up. But every day you're gonna eat. If you're a meat eater, you're gonna eat either chicken or beef, and maybe some pork in the morning with some bacon. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Same shit every day. So you ain't gonna remember it unless it's just like really, like I said, really something that stands out, like something that happened that day that was really like, boom, stuck in your memory. Whether it stressed you out or whether it excited you or something like that, you gonna remember. But every day it's just a normal whine and grind. Go to work, come home, go to sleep, wake up next day, go to work, go home, sleep. Till something big happens. And don't take that in a depressing kind of note. It's kind of cool sometimes to be boring, nothing going on, so you can relax. Like if it was super exciting every day, I don't even know if you could go to sleep. Some days it's cool with just nothing going on. Some days I don't even want to watch TV or play video games or do anything. I just want to stare at the wall and relax. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Like people say, "Oh man, it's boring." So what? I like being bored sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're rolling in the 21 minute mark. So, I'm sorry I didn't get y'all interview this week, man. But that thing with K-Mo, got a little bit with jcred on here, but that thing with K-Mo, man, that's another thing I was going to talk about. Oh, did I talk about Boosie Badass today? Boosie Badass, this is some hip hop news. He just threw out 20 grand on the street, man. Now, I wish I had 20 grand I could just throw out on the street. That'd be like, oh, my savings gone. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just be like, woo, let me throw out 20 grand in a damn street. And the dude was chunking it out in the middle of the street in Los Angeles, man. I seen the video on his Instagram. I'm like, damn, dude, for real. It wasn't even him. It was a homeboy. He probably just gave him the whole stack. It was like, hey, throw this shit out there. Like that could cause a major riot. People could be running crazy. But he threw it out in Beverly Hills. So Beverly Hills, there was only like 2 or 3 people picking up the shit. I don't even know if it was real money or probably was real money. But I'm just saying, there was only like 2 or 3 people. It wasn't like no madhouse. And we went to South Central in the hood and threw out 20 grand. It'd be some riots. People be fighting all over the ground trying to get the little $100. That's why I was like, man, is this video for real? He just made it seem like it, because there's only like 2 people in the damn video picking up money. Just like 2 white people. Like, yeah, he throwing out 20 grand in the street. Like, come on now. If I seen somebody throwing 20 grand out in the street, I would I'd have to get some of them hundreds. Some of them 20s would go in my pocket. I have to go out there and grab some of that shit, man. For real. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just a publicity stunt. And Bootsy might say, hit me up if he hears the podcast and be like, man, forget DJ Treylow, man. He's talking down. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Bootsy's cool, man. I like him as a rapper. But I don't know if it's a publicity stunt or it's real. But if Bootsy hears this podcast and says it's real, just hit me up. I want to do an interview. Boosie's a cold ass rapper. Yeah, man. I always tell people, man, if you want to be somebody, get the hell up out of Austin, Texas. Now, people that so big on repping this shitty are learning the truth. Like, Austin, Texas is a cool town, but it's all about shows here, man. Like, people come here to do live music. It's live music capital of the world. That's what it's called. They come here to do shows, venues, South by Southwest, stuff like that. But it's not about, like, promoting local artists. It's not about getting a major record deal. It's not about being a feature on somebody's big mixtape or anything like that. It's none of that stuff down here, man. You know what I'm saying? And nothing wrong with that. You just got to expand and move out of your home base. It's not. I'll tell everybody, man. If you really want to know some things, all you gotta do, you can even pick up the Bible, man. Like Jesus wasn't just staying in Nazareth. He had to go up out of there, and the people in Nazareth didn't respect him. They were like, "Hey, we seen you grow up. You nobody. We know who you are." So he had to leave his own hometown. You know what I'm saying? And if you take that with a grain of salt, then that should tell you, man. Like, people are gonna look at you as artists, and they gonna call you by your artist name. They're gonna look at you and say, this is your real name. I remember him as a baby. I remember where he grew up at. I know his mama, his daddy. I know his uncle, his auntie. And they're not gonna look at you like some famous person. you know? And then they're gonna be like, man, he ain't nobody. So they ain't gonna really, care. Just like, say for instance, you do get famous. Say you leave Austin, Texas, and go somewhere and you do blow up as an artist. Then you decide to come back. Well, it's the reverse of that. All of a sudden, it's, oh, he think he live now. Oh, he's famous. I know, it's pretty much not the reverse, but it's pretty much the same shit. You come back, oh, I know who he is. He ain't nobody. So they're still going to hate. Like I said, man, I said this a long time ago. I tell everybody this. It don't matter. Don't try to prove yourself to nobody, because it don't matter if you have millions of dollars, brand new house, car, mansion, good, nice a wife that you married to that your parents approve of, your family likes, wonderful kids with no problems, no kind of disabilities or anything wrong with them, very smart. You got the perfect package, maybe like a girl and a boy, and you're just living the perfect life. Somebody's still gonna talk down on you, no matter what. So if you pay attention to the haters and let them get into you, it don't matter if you prove yourself. Like if somebody says something to you like, you know what, they talking down, they hating on you. Say for instance, they say, man, you ain't ever had no fucking car. All I see is you driving the bus. You never had a car in your life, man. You ain't shit because you sit up there and ride the bus. This is an example. I got a car myself, but this is an example. So you say, man, I'm going to do whatever I can, bust my ass, work my ass off, and prove to this person I can get a car, and I'm real. So you do all that shit, right? And you get your car. And then you go to meet them. You be like, look here. You was talking down. Look, I got me a car. I got me a new car. So what you got to say now? They're going to find something else, because it ain't even about the car. It ain't even about you proving themselves to you. Haters gonna hate. So it's never gonna stop. So there's no point in proving yourself to nobody. My philosophy is live your life the way you want to live it. Enjoy it, and don't worry about what nobody thinks about you, because in the end, they don't care about you anyways. So why you worried about what they think about you? Enjoy your life. That's the DJ Treylow speech 101. Just sit back and enjoy your life. Spend your money the way you want to spend it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Don't try to prove yourself to nobody, even when you have a job. Some jobs will sit up there and they don't give a damn. They're going to work the shit. My job, they don't give a damn. They would work you till you drop. They would work you 18, 19 hours a day. They don't give a damn. If you told them I want to work 19 hours a day, they would work you like that. And they act like they care, like, oh yeah, we taking care of him. He's getting all this money, this and that. They don't give a damn. That's why people don't really have too much loyalty to these employment jobs no more, because they see the truth. Guess what? If you die tomorrow, they might have your little picture on the wall saying you died, but I seriously doubt anybody from that job might even go to your funeral. Might even visit your family. The only people that care about you in the end is your real blood family. That's the only people. So my thing is, don't try to kill yourself proving yourself to somebody else, a job, anything else. Don't do that. Just be you and enjoy life. Enjoy yourself. Don't push yourself, is what I'm saying. Don't push yourself. There's no point in pushing yourself, trying to prove yourself. Guys are bad about that, because we have this testosterone thing going on where we're just like, man, I'm so badass, I can prove myself, I'm better than you. We always like showing off our accomplishments to each other. Like, you see what I did over here? You see this? You see that? So we always trying to outdo one each other. It's competition. Guys got that bad. So guys need to learn. Don't try to prove yourself. Don't sit up there and show off your accomplishments or talk about your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? And too much, because then you make the other guy feel like, oh, I didn't get where you need to go, and then that jealousy and envy comes in. So you just kind of like try to stay cool, keep the conversation casual. Don't let that jealousy and envy come in, because then it gets to a point where you can't get along with people. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Close this DJ Treylow podcast out. So I'm rolling into the 30-minute mark. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll talk to you next week. Enjoy this podcast. DJ Treylow. And if, like I said, want to check me out on YouTube, it's D Myers 45. Or you can check my books out on Amazon.com. There's one's called The Rectangulars by Mr. David Patrick Myers. That's my middle name. Or like you punch in the search engine, Mr. David Patrick Myers, it'll bring up both my books, Pavilion Vortex and The Rectangulars. And I have another one called Years to Revenge, which is a script. It's not an actual novel, but it's up there. If you want to buy any of those, check those out. And DJ Treylow, podcast out. Hit me up, djtreylow@gmail.com. If you want me to send you some beats or, get you on this podcast or whatever. Peace.